Hey y'all, I'm Shayna, and if you're new here, I'm reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 5, Episode 5. Season 4, Season 5, tomato, we're here, and this is what we've been waiting on for things to finally pick up and get juicy because, honestly, this second half of the 4th season, aka the 5th season, has been a straight snooze fest, if you ask me. But let's go ahead and get into it. The episode's called Hold Them Back, so, yeah. It got, started off a little slow. So bear with me, but y'all want to watch to the end because it definitely picks up towards the end. In the middle and through the end. So y'all already know what to do. Help your girl out. Do something nice on a Sunday and hit the subscribe button. You know I'm trying to grow my channel. Y'all already know I drop content regularly. So, don't even trip. Just go ahead and subscribe. I'll give you plenty of things to watch. Hit the like. Help with the algorithm, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, your mama, your granny, I don't care, just share the video. All right, so the gold G-Wagon pulls up, and we find out that it's not Melody like I thought last week, it's Stormy. And her mom and her husband also jump out the G-Wagon and go get ready to head inside. But Destiny tells her assistant to ask them to, she told them to, basically they can't come in here, she asked them to leave. And she said, assistant, you do it because if I do it, it's not going to be so nice. So Stormy got out and, she had a Gucci purse for her and some flowers that she was going to gift Destiny. But when the assistant came out, she was like, well, she can't have the Gucci purse. She can, you can give her the flowers. I'm going to take this Gucci purse back. So Melanika told Destiny, you need to be more mature and allow her to come in. You're being real petty right now and childish, if you ask me. So, Destiny decides to let Stormy come inside. And Stormy comes in, she gives Destiny her gifts, including the Gucci purse. And she's like, I'm proud of you, and, I'm here to support Black business, and, I see you doing your thing, good job, keep up the good work. She's trying to extend the olive branch, she came waving the white flag. She didn't seem to have any ill intentions. I mean, we know at the end of the day, she was introduced by Melody. She's Melody's friend. But at this point, she has no issues with Destiny, and she's trying to make that known. But Destiny got an issue with her, though, because Destiny's attitude was real stank. Stank, if you ask me. Nobody asked me, but y'all know how I do. I'm going to tell you anyway. Her attitude was just, her lips, she was just toe up from the flow up, and she could not shake it. Girl, if nothing else, you don't want to let them see you sweat like this. So Destiny said, okay, you support me. In her confessional, she's saying this. She you support me, but I'm the only Black-owned business. I'm the only beauty supply store in the area that don't have your products in a store. So if you support me, then why don't I have any of your products? How about because you were closed, and this is the grand reopening. So if you weren't closed, I'm giving you, first of all, I didn't fool with you like that, so you already know that. I'm trying to extend the olive branch today. So that's why. Number 2, you was closed. I'm supposed to have my products sitting there collecting dust on the shelves? No. I'm going to go to an open beauty supply. Girl, you got to twist it. Kimmy tells Destiny that her face is twisted and toe up. Then Melody pulls up with her white G-Wagon and her mama. I'm like, they got a thing for G-Wagons down there in Huntsville, I see. So Destiny said Melody didn't speak. She's she came in here, she didn't speak. She got an attitude. You didn't hear what she said because you already had your mind made up. Melody spoke. They captured it. She wasn't oh, hey, girl, give me a hug. She wasn't being extra. Melody's mom was like, congratulations, Destiny, more bold with it. But Melody was like, hey, hey. And she she was mumbling under her breath I should have had her escorted out like she did Tisha. Well, that was a private event. Yes, I personally wouldn't have shown up. But we know what Melody really was showing up for, and it really was not you, truth be told. But y'all filming, and she's part of the cast, and she's the main cast member, so yeah, she gonna show her face. And Stormy's friends to the show, so there's that. So Destiny is giving me in this moment season 2 Destiny when she first stepped on the scene, and she was just sort of unlikable at the time. It was hard to just get with her, and that's what she's giving me right now. Girl, you already don't tell none of your business. You really don't got no storyline, and now this. Granted, I will give her some grace. I understand the background and the history and the way Melody was treating her And she was trying to be nice to Stormy at first, and then, you know, like the way she got handled, she didn't like it. But this is your event, you know, give them kindness. If nothing else, play it cool, like, and then at least hear what Stormy has to say. So Martell and Miss Van are off to the side talking, and he walks her and Melody out, and Destiny like was looking over there at that because she probably like, oh, now you friends with your ex-wife? Like, they, you know, they need to be cordial and co-parent. We so tired of seeing Martell and Melody going back and forth and going at it. Like, yeah, I prefer the co-parenting over what they was doing before. So Destiny decides as they're walking out, and Melody's all the way out of the door, like all the way outside. But she's gonna yell out the door and about Melody not speaking and talking about next time you come to somebody's establishment, you should speak. Melody like, girl, I did. You know Melody ain't no fighter or nothing, so what is all this for? Like, what did you even... It was just corny the way she went about it. Like, she was sitting in there for a good half hour. You had ample time to say something, but you wait till she all the way outside. You're going to yell out the door of your business like that. Girl, come on. So... basically, I just think Destiny allowed them to ruffle her feathers and ruin her day. Meanwhile, Melody moved on from that so fast. She got bigger fish to fry. She's concerned about Miss Wanda. That's really why she really showed up. Because we know Melody got enough pull that she ain't had to show up to this if she didn't want to. But she wanted to because she wanted to address Miss Wanda on camera. So, Melody wanted to go on live, but a producer stopped her. She couldn't do it because they're filming the show. So, Melanie and Miss Wanda start getting into it. They going back and forth. Miss Wanda is still telling her she need to find her baby dad. I don't know what Melody was expecting. What were you expecting for Miss Wanda to say? Of course, that's what she said. It's Miss Wanda. So, Marcel tells Tisha to not get in the middle of that. And she's like, I'm not about to just listen to my cuss out my mama. First of all, before he even had a chance to tell me not to get in the middle of that, I already would have been in the middle of it. Because Melody over there with Miss Van... You ain't about to tag team my mama. Wrong or right. Even if she was just trying to calm Miss Wanda down, which it seems like even she can't keep her calm, but at least I would have went over there to do that to try to help diffuse the situation, if nothing else. But no, you're not going to be talking to my mama crazy. But Miss Wanda was very wrong as well. And even then, when Miss Wanda was like, okay, well, your mama right there, tell her to step in since, you know, I'm your elder. And Miss Van was like, she can handle herself. I know that's right. So, but Marcel did say, like, I'll, you know, protect Miss Wanda. Like, you stay out of it because if you get in there, you my wife, and, you know, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a real situation here. So, you know, he ends up going over there, and Letitia said that Miss Wanda wasn't even talking about, because at this point, Martell had walked Melody and her mom to her car. But, like, Marcel and Maurice and Letitia and them was standing in front of the store, like, and they could hear each other. And so Letitia was like, she wasn't even talking about the kids. Like, she was talking about Melody. She was saying, like, oh, she wasn't talking about the kids specifically. Like, yes, she was. Like, now, when people are like, I think this happened, like, over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta when Kenya was talking about Marlo's parenting as a Monty. And then Marlo was like, don't be talking about my nephews. And it's like, she's talking about you being a terrible parent. Now, that was, she ain't talking about them kids. She's talking about you. This is different because you talked about the girl's hair, first of all, last season. So you talked about her. You talked about her hair. Something that could be an issue that she might feel insecure about later on. Who knows? Why are you talking about this? She's a baby. Then you turn around and talk about the paternity. Now, she might watch this years later, might be on YouTube or something, and then you talking about Martell's the one who really put the battery on her back when he made a comment. Now she gonna be like, oh, was my daddy questioning, you know, is that my father? She gonna have questions. It can be a whole lifelong thing. That leave the children out of it. So, Letitia, nice try, but no. What Miss Wanda did was wrong. Melody was like, no, she's wrong. Like, she is wrong. She is. So, Letitia mentioned, like, Melody was on Carlos After Dark or whatever the show called. She was telling Carlos King, she made that comment, and they played the clip back about when Melody was like, oh, her baby daddy in my DM, and asked Tisha, is her daddy? And she's like, well, if you saying something like that, then what do you expect? Like, of course somebody's gonna, you know, clap back. Like, they're gonna come back with some shade. Yes and no, because what she said wasn't like questioning somebody's paternity. She wasn't talking about anyone. On top of that, Tisha, you are grown. You're a grown woman. You can handle the shade. You and Melody about the same age. Miss Wanda was talking about an innocent child who did not ask to be a part of any of this. So completely different. She didn't say anything about you. She just said your daddy was in her DM. She didn't say he ain't your daddy. How would you feel about that? And I'm just like, oh Lord. There's no way Martell can work with him now. Like, why would you even want to after all this, Martell? Like, I know he desperate for work, but it's got to be another way. He could start, if he started up Scope, he can start up something else. Like, it got to be another way. Take your money from your reality show checks and just start up your own thing, because y'all ain't gonna be able to work together. It's messy, especially if you want to ever co-parent again. So Destiny was like, y'all making a mockery out of my event. And Melody like, what? And she like, y'all done made a mockery out of my event. You heard what I said? And Melody like, girl, well, y'all did. I mean, you did. And that's always like, ooh, you know how it is when you see a crowd of black people. They don't know, never know how to act. Ooh, child. So Miss Wanda's inside the store, heated. She's upset, so she don't got no remorse. She's like, I said what I said. Period. So Marcel and Martell are going back and forth. They still arguing about technicalities, about is she talking about the child, is she not? And they trying to, see each other's side. But I'm like, why are the men still arguing? At this point, people walking away like, walk away. Walk away. So it seems like, well, before that, because did I skip something? I think I did. I skipped the part where they were outside talking and Miss Wanda was inside. Miss Wanda at some point, I'm just going to go out of order, whatever. Miss Wanda came outside. That's what it was. Because Marcel and Marista almost came out there, started fighting. Miss Wanda came outside when Melody was talking, and she was like, she was trying to run up on Melody. She tried to run up on her, and they broke that up. And then Marcel almost got into a fight. And of course, Maurice was standing there, so he gonna try to jump in for his brother. They almost come to blows, which Marcel wasn't really trying to fight nobody with them stunner shades on. You got them glasses on. He ain't giving me fighter. I'm sorry. Like, it's giving if y'all fought Marcel would have been able to handle y'all, would have had to jump him, honestly. But I'm glad that these full-grown adults didn't come to this, because this here was a circus and it was starting to get ridiculous. Like, to the point where it's like it wasn't even entertaining no more. Like, y'all done drag this horse. Y'all done beat the horse down and y'all dragging it around. End it. Y'all should have already been got in y'all cars and left. Because Destiny was already telling Marcel to get in the car with Melody and go. But they up there, it was before it even got to that point, they should have left. Like, yes, you're making a mockery of her event. So Stormy and Destiny are inside talking to each other, like, what's going on? They trying to figure out what's going on. I thought that was funny that them two was inside, because I saw Stormy's husband, he in the mix trying to break something up, but she like, look, I'm inside where I need to be. And so the fight is broken up, and Miss Wanda is telling Marcel to calm down, and he like, don't touch me. Like, do not try to tell me to calm down. I'm already upset. The worst thing you can do when someone's upset, 9 times out of 10, is be like, oh, calm down. Like, are you trying to make them mad? Did it work for you, Miss Wanda, when they told you to calm down, and you try to run up on Melody like, y'all was at the schoolyard? So it just made him more frustrated. After all is said and done, Stormy went and bought a plate. Miss Wanda was serving her a plate. Wanda like, look, I'm gonna get my money. She's still selling plates and platters. So the police arrive and filming is done for the day. And I feel like I've ran through my notes, like I might be forgetting something. So if I did, kindly let me know in the comments. But first of all, let me know who y'all thought would have won the fight. If the fight between the men would have happened, who y'all think would have won the fight? I got my money on Martell, but I'm glad it didn't happen. And do y'all think, because I see next week they like, can we ever rekindle the relationship between the 6 of us? No. Y'all better be worried about y'all too. Melanie, Martell, they're trying to talk about the 6 of us. Worry about the 2 of y'all. Can y'all even fully repair a relationship enough to have co-parent? But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the comeback group can ever come back together? Let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.